The legend of the Lighthouse of Lost Wishes was one that Celia had heard whispered in old tales, tucked between campfire songs and bedtime stories. They said it rose from the jagged cliffs of the uncharted Isle of Runa, its lonely beam sweeping across the black waters, guiding the way for souls who had lost their way or their dreams. Celia never thought she'd see it in her lifetime. But when her boat crashed against the rocks during a sudden storm, she found herself staring up at the towering structure, its light spilling over the cliffs like the glow of 100 fallen stars. The lighthouse keeper, a man with dark, ancient eyes and a voice like creaking wood, invited her in. "You're not the first," he said. "Many have come before you, lost and seeking something. Sometimes they find it." He handed her a silver key, tarnished with age. "You'll need this." "What is this for?" Celia asked, examining the small, intricately carved key. It felt cold in her palm, almost too heavy for its size. He gestured up the spiral staircase that seemed to stretch to the heavens. Each floor holds a door, and behind each door, a wish left behind by those who came here and couldn't find their way. Celia took a deep breath and began her ascent. The stairs creaked underfoot as she climbed, each step carrying her further from the storm outside and closer to the unknown secrets within. On the first floor, she found a small wooden door marked with a symbol she didn't recognize. She slipped the key into the lock, and the door opened to reveal a room bathed in golden light. Inside, a woman in a sailor's uniform stood looking out over an endless sea. Her gaze was hollow, her face a mask of sorrow. Celia realized with a pang that the woman was watching for a ship that would never return. Celia whispered, "I hope you find peace," and closed the door, feeling the weight of the woman's wish press against her heart. She continued upward, unlocking doors and glimpsing wishes suspended in time. A child searching for a lost pet, a man reaching out to the ghost of a lover, an old woman begging for a chance to relive one perfect day. By the time she reached the top, she felt as if she had walked through 100 lives. But as she pushed open the final door, Celia found herself standing in a room that was empty except for a single mirror. She stared at her reflection, and for the first time she understood her own wish. She wished for courage. Courage to leave her past behind. Courage to seek the life she had always dreamed of. When she finally descended, the lighthouse keeper was waiting. His ancient eyes softened with understanding. "Did you find what you came for?" She nodded, feeling lighter than she had in years. "I think I did." He gave her a knowing smile. "Then you're free to go. But remember, once you leave this place, your wish belongs to you alone. Only you can make it real." As Celia stepped out into the dawn, she felt the salty breeze on her face and knew that the Lighthouse of Lost Wishes had given her more than a second chance. It had given her the courage to claim her own path. And so, with her heart full of quiet determination, she walked down the cliffs and into a future that was hers for the taking.